Hi, this is Susan. I've made a work of art here, and I've used clothespins. You'll want to try this. It is so much fun. You just take the clothespins apart, and you'll just need some little beads. And I got this stuff from DollarTree, and they had a lanyard that had these little beads on it. Now, if you can't find them there, you can find them on eBay. But so you're going to take for the design, you're going to take this apart and glue in advance, glue the number you need for the flower, for the sunflower, and you just stagger them. And then the leaves are big leaves on sunflowers plus the veining, and you'll need those. And then you separate these and use them for the stem. Just put those down, and then when you get to the grass, you decide how you want to lay them out for grass. Now, how I made this was using these DollarTree placards, and you can use either side of these placards. They have them in all the seasons. They have different designs on them, mind you, but they at DollarTree they've always seemed to have these, and this came from the craft section, and I just painted it to look like barnwood. Now you've got to connect these two, and I'm using paint sticks. These the biggest, longest paint sticks, you can get them in packages at your Home Depot or your Lowe's or whatever store you shop. Try not to get the ones that have the rulers on them, unless you are going to use strong enough color to cover it up. You might have to sand that ruler off. But so I've used this down to the handle to right here, and I had to add another section. Same way on this side, I had to add another section, and then this and this right here will be one stick, and this part and this one will be another stick, and then another stick. And on the back, to join these, you don't have to use the paint sticks, but you will need to use something you have to come in to support, to pull these two together. And I've used E6000 and hot glue, so that's up to you. And now on the side, I put this rope that you can get at DollarTree. There's a big rope and there's a smaller rope, and I use the smaller. You decide what you have. And then on the inside, I use the tiniest little jute rope that they sell in the craft section. You can hardly see it, but it makes a difference. It kind of covers where that's glued together. And while you're at it, see the colors I've made barnwood by combining dark brown, almost a blackish brown, all the way up to a lighter brown, a honey brown, and in between. And so my streaks go this way, and I just take a wet paintbrush, just a damp one, not saturated wet, and just kind of smear the colors, or smear them with your finger, whatever works for you, to get the streaks to look like barnwood. And it's really easy. This is just such an easy build, and everyone will think you're so clever. So I also made a wreath, so let me show you the wreath really quickly. And there's a video for that as well. And it has, well, let me turn it the right way. And it has the rope to hold it. So you can check that video out. And then if you're really wanting to make a whole bunch of things, you could paint this vase. It's from the thrift store, cost $1.99. And then I just put the same flowers that are in the wreath, using chalk paints on that vase, on the glass. So everyone will think you're so clever, and this is so much fun to do clothespins. So I hope you'll try it. And if you like wreaths, I'm going to be loading all of my wreaths from the 12 months of the year. Thank you. Bye-bye.